We are about to attend a speed dating event in Los Angeles. They signed me up for it. We're gonna go. We're feeling a little, how can you say it? Excited.
For the plot. For the plot.
Plot twist. No men showed up because they're trash in LA. And literally, all of these hot girls. So, I'm dating a girl.
Plot twist. Some men actually showed up, but since they weren't ripped millionaires driving Ferraris, they were literally invisible. It's crazy how men still get blamed for ruining the event when they didn't even get involved.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm a director and producer and it's overall bad. Period. Period.
Yeah, that's the bottom. And then
Update. We just left. It was just everywhere. But we love the
Hot take. Real men want nothing to do with women who record themselves in their cars. Why would any normal working man pay to attend a dating event when he can walk around being rejected and made to feel worthless on a normal day for free? Think about it from a logical perspective. Singles events were a dead end 25 years ago. They're just pathetic now. Remember, fellas, these ladies aren't mad because they can't meet men. They're upset because they can't meet the tall, athletic millionaire working in finance.
Hey y'all, Fit Check, headed to a speed dating event that I am not excited about. This is actually my worst nightmare. But here we are, trying new things in 2025 in the name of IRL dating and deleting the apps. So here we go. Men act like the prize simply because we outnumber them. We outnumber them, like truly. Like in there was like 75 women and 10 men. 10. I have so much to tell you. I lasted 17 minutes in there. Worst and only dating event I've ever been to.
Well, it sounds to me like those men were the prize at the event. Let's get something clear. Those 75 women were not fighting for the attention of those 10 men. The 75 women were hoping that an extremely rich Chad, who wanted to settle down, would show up and sweep them off their feet. They're still holding on to that delusion.
What is your ideal age range in a guy?
Probably like 20 to 22.
And what is your ideal race in a guy?
I guess white. I don't really have a preference.
And what is the minimum height that a guy can be?
I would say 5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah, I'd say 5'9" or higher. I mean, I prefer taller, but gotta give the
Well, it's your preference.
short kings are shot. Like they
But you
make up for it. They always do.
Have you ever given someone under 5'9" a chance?
No, I have not.
And what's the minimum income that your ideal guy should make?
That's hard. Maybe like post graduation after a couple years, like 80 grand.
What should he do to make that? Anything?
Gotta love the engineers. Gotta love the STEM boys.
Based off of those answers, the probability that you are going to find true love is 2.3%.
That's sad. I mean, it's true out here though. It is.
They say dating is difficult, but they're the ones that make it difficult.
Telling themselves all the time. They do it in my comments. They've done it in real life.
Ooh, how so?
Admit that the only reason that they are asking women out on coffee dates are to check the vibe, to see if she's worth a $200 dinner, to see if there's chemistry.
A $200 dinner? Seriously, is that what's expected now? I mean, I can see why a lot of guys would want to remain single if that's the prospect and the apparent cost of dating nowadays.
I once saw a comedian who talked about his experience at a speed dating event. Apparently, he got rejected 27 times. He said it was like 4 years of high school compressed into 3 hours.
Or are some individuals just being silly on purpose and actually expecting someone to spend that amount without actually getting to know them? Of course, coffee dates are there to check and see if there's chemistry, if there's a vibe, because otherwise it would just be a complete waste of everyone's time, not to mention their money.
Just immature.
Well, that's not what I'm seeing that's immature here.
I personally, I'm not going out with men who have that type of mindset where I need to prove a dinner date. Like you can't just invest in a dinner date to get to know me. You can't just put in that upfront investment to get to know a woman.
Investment, huh? That's a nice way of almost equating women to property.
Where are we meeting the men that don't suck? Where are we finding them?
Sweetie, sucking is your job.
We got 2 words for you.
Suck it!
Now, if you're looking for men who are boyfriend and marriage material, you can find them balls deep in your friend zone.
Maybe they're at the singles events? Let's find out.
I just want to invite you to an exciting event. We're having a singles night. So have a look at my events and please come and join us.
Get unready with me while I tell you about my experience speed dating in New York City. We walk up to 2 girls and we're like, this selection? Literally every single guy was 5'6" or under, and there was not one cute guy.
I love the astronomical levels of projection girls give off these days. They burn, snub, reject, and turn their noses up on dudes that used to like them, and they have the nerve to ask where all the good men are when we gave up on them and settled for peace and quiet. They all follow the same story of chasing and giving it up to Chad for free, and once they fail to change him and he ghosts her, they want a good man to use as an ATM.
Went to a singles mix-up, and only women showed up.
Where do single men between the ages of 28 and 40 go on Saturdays? And I don't mean like a specific restaurant or a specific location. I mean, generally speaking. Are they at the gym? Are they at a bar watching football? Are they on a hike? Are they at home doing additional work? Are they at the driving range? Are they getting brunch with their friends? What does the 28 to 40-year-old single man's typical Saturday look like?
Come get me. I'm tired of, like, seriously, I'm putting myself at this. Literally no. There's not a single
Where
soul
are
here.
all the men?
I have not.
The problem is that most women have no sense of time. They believe that life is a story of a rainbow princess revolving around them. If they hit the hard wall at 35 and are still single, it will be almost impossible for them to get a partnership. Then at 40, men start dying and the pool of available men shrinks a lot. Women are ruining relationships, marriages, families, and men. I have no empathy for them and just ignore them.
So we have been waitlisted for speed dating. I guess way more women than men signed up. So unless a lot of men sign up before the event, we don't get to go.
Dating right now in 2024 is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life.
I am out here wiping mounds of snow off of my car just so I can head to a speed dating event tonight that I paid $40 for to play icebreaker games with random men. What am I doing? This isn't even worth it. What is this all for?
I'm gonna say it, and you're not gonna like what I have to say. You're not gonna like it, man. You're not gonna like it. Where are the real men at? I'm sick of it.
Forgot how useless men are nowadays.
We just got to a speed dating event. Wish us the best of luck because we're actually really nervous. So let's see how this plays out.
A few moments later.
We showed him pictures of guys that were at the event.
Your mom laughed.
And his first reaction to the first picture was, whoa.
No.
And then I sent my mom pictures and she was just laughing emojis.
Yeah.
Look, they're...
Y'all, there's a speed dating thing here tomorrow night for Christians. Should I go? I don't know. It's so awkward.
I think the reason that, I sleep with so many guys is because it's the only time I can really feel validation from a man. I mean, my dad told me every single day until he died that I was a failure of a daughter.
So you're getting closure by proving your father's point.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Ladies, imagine if a man walked up to you and said, "Good news. I have decided that you are good enough to spend money on me, pursue me, and flatter me. But understand, I will owe you nothing, and will expect you to keep me happy always until I get bored with you or find a better opportunity." Would you jump at that opportunity? No? Now you know how men feel.
PSA, I am only dating hot guys. This is the hot guy era. I'm only gonna date
hot men from now on.
They come with us to a singles event in Chicago. These were the fits, and after we took this clip, we passed a naked man on State Street, and that really set the tone for the rest of the night. This thing was at Spin, and it was packed, but the dating pool was grim. We did befriend two guys, and we went to a bar with them after, but I don't think they realized we were trying to friend zone them. And this is us walking home. I'll spare the audio, but never again.
The tables are being turned, and instead of men chasing the women, women will now chase the men. No more simping, no more buying them meals, no more chasing. Hold the line.
All right, I am looking for a guy, a single guy.
Where are the single men at in Atlanta that are not absolutely unhinged?
The only thing I'm going to be doing at 12 o'clock tonight is kicking any man away that tries to come near me. You're not going to ruin my year on day one, my love.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Where are all the men? Where can I find a good man? Where can I find a man? Where are all the men?
What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband?
Here we go.
Minimum $1 million.
What's ideal?
Multi-million.
What?
I did not meet my husband. Honestly, I feel like the event was pretty poorly organized. Like, everyone was kind of just in a room, and I don't know, there was just like no natural mingling going on. Oh, and there were no tacos. They promised us tacos, and there were no tacos. Another thing, but this one I kind of expected, that there were just so many more women than men.
Your name and age?
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay. And Braylon, why did you pop your balloon?
Initially I thought the shoe was beautiful, but it was too much weave. The toes hanging off the shoes for me. So yeah, I just kind of, the toe was like she gripping the side of the shoe.
Rejected.
What we're witnessing now has been building up for a while, and we've reached the point of no return. Men are pulling back from society en masse, because for years we've been told that we don't matter, and that the future is female.
Where are the single men at in Atlanta?
Men don't go after women anymore nowadays, and part of the reason is that it's just become so hard because we women have become so demanding.
How long did you make this guy wait?
Yeah, I think it was like 5 dates.
And then what about that one other guy that was in between?
Yeah, that was like the first date. I don't do that anymore.
Women. The guy that is worthy of something longer term or continuous or even a relationship, he gets to wait. That's always confusing to me. As a guy, though, I would be like, hold up.
We've been told that we're naturally toxic and are labeled as creeps whenever we show interest in a woman. We finally had enough disrespect, and we are going our own way. Focus on your purpose and enjoy your peace.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so over waiting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me?
Girls fighting over man at singles event.
The reason why men are not going to these events is quite simple. They don't want to deal with feminists, and nearly all of the women out there are feminists. In the meantime, these men are developing their careers and hobbies and friendships. Most of these men are not going to be married until they're well into their 30s.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day, and here's how it went. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events.
Going to another singles event, and this is my outfit.
Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I would love to hear from you all as to why you think men don't attend singles events.
Come with us to a Thursday event. No attractive men found.
The sad and amusing thing about these singles events is that they ask the guys to pay while women get a free pass. Imagine that. If it costs $500 for men and $0 for women, naturally there are going to be more women than men at the event. What's in it for men? The men who are there are probably more interested in a high-class professional woman who sells her services than someone they want to make a commitment to.
To know, single men, why you don't pursue anymore? What's up?
That is a great question, and in my experience, I learned really fast in the dating world that if I pursued a woman, they lost interest for whatever reason. And I discovered that if I just became a little bit more hard to get and more into myself, that I had more success with women. So to answer your question, why men don't pursue women anymore, it's because we just got in contact with a lot of bad women who taught us that's the way to be successful. And we forgot there's a small minority of good women like yourself who like the traditional pursuit, but we don't encounter enough of you. You're like the 10% of the 100 out there. So that is why men don't pursue anymore, because we know 9 times out of 10, they'll lose interest.
In the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later. He hasn't gone in for the kiss. He doesn't do any touching or anything. And I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story anymore. I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationship.
Personally, I think what's wrong is there are still too many men who haven't realized that they have the power to ignore these toxic beings. They still buy into the BS. Fortunately, that number is slowly reducing, and women are starting to notice. That's why they're angry. Keep it up, guys. Hitting them where it hurts in the lack of validation is the only way to get ahead. So, have you attended a singles event? What was it like? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching the Gents. This is a place for men to realize and recognize what's important, and how they can live better lives.